Hello world, WayofTime here, bringing to you another episode of EEPower. Looks like that's not calibrated correctly. So there are a few pitfalls with this design. I already set up some of the vines, etc., but the ones that do manage to survive stay for a little longer, let's just say. Okay, so now that we got our electric jetpack all charged up, let's look here and see that we are going to need to light a bit of this stuff up. And how much of this is there needing to be made? Are you really doing that? That just sucks. Okay. Go away. Can you go away? Seriously? That's annoying. Anyways, as you can see, this stuff is still plugging away. I don't think there's anything else we can currently do. It's going to need some more pistons. I'm not too sure why they aren't necessarily all falling. But for now, it's functional, so to speak. That one didn't survive, and we're going to have to figure out how to contain all these little buggers. So, in the meantime, I'm going to just put some torches on here. I don't think there's currently, apart from getting more resources, anything we can do. But I guess we can do that later. We're going to need a lot more redstone, and my sheldonite is going to need... Well, we're going to pick up some sheldonite eventually, so it doesn't really matter when that happens. Hey, get away. Did I say you could come here? Did I say you could come here? Did I say you could come here? No, I did not. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do for this episode is actually focus on some bee breeding. No, I'm not going to spend hours on end just breeding breeze. Just breeding breeze. I can't even talk when I try. It's so depressing. I'm not going to breathe. Fourth attempt? Okay. Are we okay now? Are we cool? Good. We're not going to breed bees right now. Yes, success! We're not going to do that right now. Actually, I think I'm going to delve into the tech of the extra bees mod. And it seems like we are caught on our cobblestone. So let's release that so that everything else can disappear. These quartz crystals, for some reason, they are different. So one that's 4, one that's 5. So when the block breakers are taking it, obviously it's not recognizing that even though it's the same orientation, even though they're different orientation, it should be the same block. So obviously it's saved in the metadata of the block itself. That might have to be fixed in the future, though I'm not going to really focus on any of that. So, let's actually sort ourselves out. So, redstone, we're going to want to put our sheldonite somewhere useful for now, and I still haven't figured out if okay, let's just take all the cobblestone and throw it in the trash. Good work, though the dirt is more trash-worthy. You could say it's dirt cheap. No? Just me? Okay, then. So, other than a few stuff, let's get cracking. So, extra bees actually adds a lot of tech stuff that all involves liquid DNA. So, this liquid DNA will be useful to, have some fun with or something. No, not that. Liquid DNA, basically all bees are obviously made of DNA. Well, not obviously. They're made of a few more important things than that, but I won't get into that. Working Imperial, you need frames, and we actually need to stock up on a few more frames than that. Anywho, the point is that, well, what you can do is the Imperial princesses and etc., you can turn any sort of bee into DNA by melting it and etc. with power. Now, I'd probably have to check which ones each of these do. So, genetic machine, gene pool sequencer, etc. I think, well, I'm not too sure. We're going to need small circuit boards. Now, every single machine has some sort of base machine. So for instance, I think the genetic machine is the base machine for the small ones, whereas the apiarist machine is the base machine for the very not so advanced ones. So like the wood or copper siding ones are the ones that are very weak per se. The advanced genetic machine probably is the ones that you can basically synthesize all the good stuff, and the splicer are the advanced machines, which require actual circuit boards. So we need copper, we need sturdy casings. We got copper, we need sturdy casings. So let's actually get some tin. I put a bit of a line here just in case our fuel supply were to run out, because it looks like, seeing as we're at 106 buckets of fuel, we might run out soon in that department. So, copper, tin, glass, etc. We're going to need it all. So let's go into our thing over here. We got more than enough tin. I think we might want to turn it into some other interesting abnormalities, but I think we'll do that at a later time. Let's see. Got all of our ingots. Might want to change the ender pearls. Then again, they are a very good transportation system, if a bit twitchy. Okay, so let's just start working over here. We're going to need a few sturdy machines, so let's see. GregTech is installed, so our bronze is going to be a bit more lossy than we're used to, but whatever. This will be enough for how many stirring machines? I'll take 5. 5 stirring machines, if you please. Let's bronze it up, and I hope this doesn't require a rolling machine. It doesn't. Good. Phew. Okay, do we need glass or redstone? It probably is redstone. Let's check. Redstone? Redstone? Redstone. Sigh. So, we need redstone, and redstone is actually one of the main things that we are lacking, so we're going to have to find a better way of getting the red stuff in the meantime, seeing as our quarry isn't exactly at that height. We could synthesize it, though I don't think there's actually any way to currently synthesize it, apart from going nether crazy, which is never gonna happen, okay? Now we could just go mining, because that's what I did for the ore that I found in that chest. I actually had 4 stacks, I had to use it for pistons, etc. But enough of that. So let's make 2 of these. Might as well use them and find out what each of the machines are. And let's see. The acclimatizer looks like it's important, though the apiarist data bank might be useful. Apiary database requires an emerald. I don't think I have any emeralds. So this acclimatizer looks like it's a machine that actually... Let's see, the acclimatizer must be the machine that acclimatizes stuff like the bees, etc. But it needs cans, and the indexer I don't think is useful. The genetic machine requires some stuff, so let's actually check the apiarist, the wiki rather, so that we can see which ones require to get the actual, what is it, the liquid DNA? Yeah, because we need that to start working on our stuff. Okay, I was wiki trolling, trollolo, and it's apparently the gene pool that allows us to convert our stuff to liquid DNA. So let's check the gene pool, and it seems like it's kind of advanced. It's going to need small circuit board, which requires some of our redstone and tin. Yay. Do we have any carpenter currently that is willing to lend an ear, so to speak? This is full of seed oil, so I don't think that'll take... We have one over here. Yes. I hope so, at least. So, once we get the gene pool situated, we might be able to start on getting our stuff. Now, this stuff is not going to be necessary, so let's just clean it out. Put our tin and our redstone in, and we're going to need a circuit board, so let's get the water in here rather, and maybe we could have an automatic refilling station, but oh well, It doesn't matters. It no matters right nows. Okay, now that we got one circuit board, we'll be able to continue our crafting, and let's go back to our original area because we could see all of our machines in one little area. Man, this is so many pages. I wish there was a back button. Okay, gene pool. We require gold, tanks, etc. Lapis, iron, gold, redstone, no glass. So, once again, well, considering that now that I'm thinking of it, I'm a little low on the basic resources in the sense that I don't have like a million stacks of glass at my disposal or some sort of red power bricking machine. Considering I didn't have any red power since till like episode 40, I think that is kind of justified, though the lacking of glass is a little nay-worthy. Nay, nay, nay. And you are a little odd. So we're going to have to induct some glass, and our thing is being a little energy efficient. No, it's just going to store energy because I don't have any scrap in it. But that's okay, that's okay. I can live on the lack of fortitude that it's giving. I have no idea. So, the importance of this gene pool is that we're going to be starting making liquid DNA, and liquid DNA is going to be useful for a bunch of basically changing the genetics of the bees. How did the blooders, how did they go this far? That's what I want to know. I didn't think that they could pollinate this far. Anyways, maybe they were random and it was like, I don't know. And it seems like we might actually have enough scented panelings for our first alveary. So that might be good, getting one of the bees so that it's going to be in the alveary instead of anywhere else. Anyway, so what was I doing? It was probably something important, though I can't be bothered to figure it out. So let's actually make our machine while I'm trying to rack my neural pathways, which is not going to be very likely to help much. And we're going to need to change this to an advanced version of its former glory by giving some iron to it, showing some love, and then we're going to need to put the tanks, the gold, the redstone, which is non-existent. I knew I forgot something. So my redstone and my tin are still in that dreadful machine of carpenterness. I hope it doesn't have splinters. That would suck. Okay, so redstone tin, because the tin is going to be useful in the future, and it seems that my R key no longer sorts the inventory, so that can't be helped, rather. And we got 8 redstone energy conduits, so we'll be able to hook this up even though we won't have anything for it to hook up to per se. So, over here, we'll want the machine, please. Genetic machine, 2 gold, and redstone. Ta-da! We got our gene pool. Where are we gonna have this? That's very odd. Maybe we can put it over here and have a tank of liquid DNA over there, though I don't know if this place is acclimatized for this area. Shucks, it doesn't matter really too much right now. We'll just put it here for the time being, supply it some energy, supply it with some love, and now we're going to need some bees in this area to create the liquid DNA. So, to get the bees, we're going to need make the bees, blah blah blah. Okay, so for the bees, we'll just move that, and instead of having this here, we'll want to change it so that instead of being voided, all of the bees go into there instead. That'll probably make the best amount of sense. So let's take the void pipe for now. And I know I could pretty this up with some red powerness right now, though I can't be bothered. 16 of these should do justice. Da 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 ba da ba da ba da ba. So now we're gonna need some bees, and we're at full. So max input is 7 megajoules per tick. It can't take any more, so that's okay. And we're going to have to wait for some buzzy gloriness in here for it to fill up with liquid DNA. Now, hopefully there's nothing that'll just make all the bees spill all over the place, because that would be bad. But we're getting some honeycombs again because we don't have any frames. That would be, well, it's unfortunate we don't have any frames, but that's how the world works. Okay, so in the meantime, I think I might start constructing my first alveary. It's going to require all these scented panelings for the alveary, and we'll put it outside somewhere. Don't think there's anywhere in here that it'd be good, but maybe right next to here? Yeah, since would I be doing anything with the alveary right now? No, not really. And maybe just put the alveary down for the sake of it. Why not? Let's make the alveary. Let's get all of our where are they? Here? Yes, here we go. And we'll put those there. Now, what are we going to need to do instead of this? Let's take all of these out. And how many of these are we going to need? So, scented panelings, I believe the number is 27, because it needs to be full, doesn't it? Okay, we only have 23. There must be more downstairs, unless I don't have all of them, which in that case would be a little bad. In which case, that's the truth. I don't have enough. Dang it, I only have 23. Though, considering all the stuff that I have here, I might as well make some more, assuming that the glitch I had before is taken care of. So, royal jelly, we're going to need some wood in here as well. So, let's put all of our wood in here. And we're going to need some more honey drops. So, let's get one of these. There we go. Turn this into a waterproof pipe. Ping. Yes. And put this on here. Get the honey back. And then we should be good to go. So we'll get some more scented panelings. We'll focus on that once we're done with that. And we actually have some stuff here. Now we got some liquid DNA. This is going to take some energy. That's not too bad. Now, is it even doing anything? Why does it just stall? I'm not too sure why it stalls. Guess there's some reason for that. Maybe if I'm watching, it doesn't feel like getting liquefied. Or there's some item issues with that. I don't know. Be easy to use. Be easy. And I'm using a jetpack. That was a little sudden. Maybe there's a phantom bee in here or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Or stuff like that. Okay, so now that we've managed to forego all sense of sanity, we can move onwards to greater and better things. So, where are we going to use with this genetic stuff? This genetic machine looks like the thing that we actually use. So the sequencer, the splicer. The splicer is probably what we're going to need to do, but the sequencer... Yeah, I think the sequencer and the splicer kind of go hand in hand. Need the sequencer to use the splicer, but I'm going to have to see how that's going to go. So, what we need to do in the meantime is have some place for this to go, the liquid DNA, that is. So, if the bees are going right now, and we're not watching anything go. Let's go. Okay. It's like you have to remove one of them temporarily or something. Anyways, now that we... What the heck happened to you? I don't know why that happened. Okay, so we'll put liquid ducts here because we're going to need another item there. And we'll want to move this pipe because it is in a very bad place. Right there should do. And we don't have any torches. There we go. Heck, 2 for the price of 1. Why not? And we're going to want to grab this and make another one of those, actually. So let's throw a bunch of our junk into there and try to make some of our apiarist machines. We're going to need actually one more apiarist machine. So copper it up, redstone, make another apiarist machine. We're going to need 2 of those circuit boards. So do I even have enough redstone? Yes, I do. And tin. Don't want to forget about the tin. The tin would feel bad. So, we're going to need to put 2 buckets into the carpenter. 1 bucket, and we'll make it work on that in the meantime. We'll jump down, steal some water, because I said steal some water. So mean sometimes. It's like it didn't pick it up or something. Okay, and we'll steal the other water. We'll get the other circuit board. Hopefully they stack. If they don't stack, I'll be a little annoyed, but they don't stack. Well, shucks, that is too bad. Okay, that was a little creepy. I turned into a hick for a moment. For a moment, they say. Okay, so we're going to need our iron. And is it more redstone at the top? Must be. No, it mustn't be. Genetic machine lapis. Lapis. I'm gonna lapis all up. Okay, we got our genetic machine. Therefore, we can make our sequencer, which requires glowstone, which we must have a veritable supply of glowstone. We need 12 of it, and we're going to need 3 diamonds. So that won't be bad. Is our machine backed up? Nope, considering we have some happy cobble over there. I think we're good. So, over here, glowstone. Got 12 of that, and we're going to need our gold rather. We only have, we got a bit more gold than that, yay. And, no, that doesn't mean anything. Okay, so, got our circuit boards, we got that. And now that we have a use for all of our DNA, we'll be able to start using our DNA. Imagine the concepts. Concept 101, folks. Class is dismissed. So, genetic machine, we're going to need to get our glowstone first. Greg! Okay, so first, we're going to need a compressor. At least I think it's a compressor. I don't think there's any other sadist who would require us to do something like this. And I was right. Okay, so now that we got that little hurdle out of the way, we can... Do we need a compressor for this also? If so, that will be a little annoying. Okay, now that we got our diamonds, I think I made one too many diamonds, though that's okay. You can never have too many diamonds. So we're going to need to make the splicer, which is going to require a bit more glass. We do have some more glass, so that's okay. And then we're going to need to buckle down and make our other glassware part. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2 for you too. So now we got this, I said this, and diamonds. Guessing glass at the bottom and redstone? Glass at the bottom and redstone. And for the other one, we're going to need glass at the sides and redstone. And our genetic machine. And we got our sequencer. So if I remember correctly, the sequencer analyzes a bee using vials and liquid DNA and tries to find something that it has going for it, so to speak. So that's the sequencer, and then, no, that's the sequencer. Let's place them together so that we can see, and it's actually going, finally. It's like it needs a wake-up call, and you don't require anything? No, you don't. No, you must require liquid DNA. Do you require liquid DNA? No, you do not. Do I need an Omni wrench for you? No, I do not. Okay, so place the splicer since it requires liquid DNA. This doesn't, though it does require energy. So let's give them plenty of love here. And we're going to need to put a lever down. And I am going with the fact that I do not have a lever, which is a very astute assumption. We got 21 of these. We almost have enough for it. Yes, we just need 22, 23, 24. So 3 more. That is not enough for 3 more. This is enough for 3 more. And I am looking in the wrong places. And I still need the bloody lever. So let's make the bloody lever here. All these sticks and stuff can go over here. This not necessary, and we'll put that there. We'll probably move you since we don't need you right now, and we'll put you over here. Wow, that was a real improvement, Way. You are a master at all of this fun stuff. So, switch, pour. It'll go into here. Now it's 22% full. We're going to need some more stuff, so let's get this stuff. Imperial, Imperial, Imperial. We'll want the Imperials. I'm sure of it. And we're going to need to... Let's check what we need. We need a blank template. So let's check the templates. We'll probably require glass for it. No, this isn't the machine I was thinking of. Sequencer probably requires a lot of Imperial drones and probably just is good for copying whatever Imperial drone. Why did you all delete yourselves? That was very odd and I feel ashamed of knowing you. Okay, so the splicer is going to require a bee, and let's check the cultivated that I've somehow managed to get, and you're also going to require a template. So this is probably not the machine I was thinking of when I made them, so we might have to move these machines for another location and then get them later. So we'll probably have to store our liquid DNA in somewhere else. Gene pool, sequencer, template. Is it one of these? Let's see. That is probably a lot more advanced and probably what I'm thinking of. Yeah, inoculator, synthesizer, and all of these are probably more closer to what I'm looking for. Empty serum. So the main thing that we're looking for we have, which is the liquid DNA. So we need to make use of the liquid DNA by putting it into some sort of container for now. Now, currently we don't have anything too advanced right now to contain everything because they're currently being used, i.e. that. But we'll place it all into here for now, and we'll steal it all eventually. Can we get a bucket of this stuff? That'd be interesting. Okay, now that we got that, we'll just consume a bit more of it, and seeing as there's a bit of a glitch with this thing, hopefully it gets fixed soon, and we might have to steal all the liquid DNA from that eventually. So I'm thinking it's time for the alveary. We should have enough stuff now. 26, it's either 26 or 27, I'm not too sure. In the meantime, let's just put all this wood into here just in case it is 27. I think the center is hollow. If it's not hollow, Oh, I already have one in here anyways, so whatever the case, we'll just place them, break the middle, place it again, see what happens, la-di-da-di-da, and etc. Where's my wood? I need a few more wood pieces for my ungodly construction, and it is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. We got all we need. You can use the rest if you so wish. So, we got our oak planks. I think I'll go with oak to keep with a nice little theme here, though I don't know what that theme is. Anyways, anywho, watate. Okay. Let's place it here, just for the heck of it. First of all, we'll try with no center, just in case it works, and then we'll put all this on, and if it works, we have an alveary. If it doesn't, we have an empty structure that is in need of love and affection. Right click. Right click. Ah, there we go. Now we got our alveary. Obviously, there is no queen, and currently it doesn't have any way of loving and affection and stuff like that. So we're going to need to get our bees in here, but we're going to want to go for wintry bees. Therefore, just this little thing won't be enough. Now, it is good enough for high speed, so we can keep our imperial stuff in there to go for as fast as possible, though must have put that rocky stuff somewhere else. for now, let's not waste it. Put our steadfast in here so we can have more cocoa, since we're going to probably want our cocoa beans somehow, but it's good, acclimatized, everything's nice. It'll start churning out the butter, all that. And we still got plenty of fuel here and all this energy. So there's no reason to worry. You can all be happy now. Dude, what the heck is with all these flowers? I'm not planting any flowers here. I don't want any. Did your range increase or something? Because I don't remember you guys being able to place flowers here. Hydrangeas. Light blue. Unless you can power this place, I don't think it's likely that I'm going to like you. Haha, it's not. Stop following me. It's not likely that I'll like you. That's so depressing. Okay, so obviously this is not working in how we're planning it. This unweary, I don't think we're going to need, and I'm not going down you. I do not want to be with you, Light Die. You can just be light. Yeah, I'm running out of good things to say. So, now that we see that this is only working when I am not doing anything, so let's throw this in and continually click it, I guess, seeing as it's not going to be easy on us. So many things to say about that. So we need templates. I guess we can sequence this, but we can't really do anything with it currently. So template. A blank template requires honeydew and glass planes. So we got a pane over here, and we got the honeydew. So let's make one, like a marigold thing. Ugh. It's kind of creepy, okay? I do not like them. Okay, so these are templates for something. I'm not too sure how these work yet, though I'm going to find out. So let's put the blank template here, I think. And you cannot make a template for this. Is it only for the basic bees or something? It is. Okay, that's very helpful. What about this blank template? Are you anything? I can't make you. Why can't I make you? Apparently that blank template does not want to be blanked or templated. So only modest, commons. So basically the average stuff. Now the rocky bees I don't think we'll be able to get. Though our meadows, if we have any meadows, we probably don't have any extra meadows, do we? Meadows I do believe we can put in there. Though we'd probably have something like a filter to get all that stuff out. I'm not too sure. You're missing something. Where's your queen? That's a good question. Where did your queen go? It's gone. My Pure Meadows queen has completely disappeared. Okay, that sucks. So let's make the template that we needed to make. I think commons will probably be a common thing to do. And I thought we were able to stack them, though I guess that's not possible. So we'll keep one of them for now, and I'm not too sure how many of these you need. I hope it's only one, really, and you just popped out randomly. And you are popping out randomly. Okay, that's good to know. So now that we see that this is a sadistic little thing, we'll put that there, we'll put that there, we'll put that there, and nothing else can go there. Therefore, we're probably going to have to start randomly clicking everything here. And for some reason, these could get stacked, the others couldn't get stacked. I'm not sure what the heck's going on. Did you just rearrange my entire inventory? Come on. That's just mean. You have no idea how mean that is. So mean I have no words to describe it, except the fact that it's mean. So probably what I'm going to do is find a use for this blank template. We're going to have to get a few more commons in here, so... Oh, that's something that I'd like to check. How is our alveary going? It's probably going quite well, thank you. And if we see a lot of output from it, I will be very happy. Come on, output! You suck. Okay, so what I'm probably going to do in the meantime is actually just do some bee breeding, probably get some more of these normal proven frames instead of the ones that are very expensive and the like. Like, sorry, not the proven frames, but like the ones that you can actually make, you know? And I might infuse them with soul sand for a little bee breeding, seeing as, well, we are going to need a bit more bee breeding, such as, let's just say it's going to be iridescent. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of EEPower. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe with future episodes. With future episodes, what am I smoking? WayofTime here, signing off. Have a wonderful day.